I'm aware of Foreign Minister Lavrov's comments. I would just say we continue to convey to Russia our deep concern about any Russian actions taken against moderate Syrian elements. These kinds of actions only risk, frankly, exacerbating the current situation, raising tensions in the conflict, and frankly, radicalizing some of these moderate elements that we seek to support and ultimately push any political transition further away. And it draws Russia further into a sectarian conflict. So all of these do not help us get to what we all at least profess to want to get, the place where we want to get to, which is a peaceful political transition to a transitional government, according to the Geneva Communique.
And what about his statement that there is no FSA in Syria?
We disagree with that. I mean, we've been working with, the Free Syrian Army contains many moderate armed opposition forces throughout Syria. And these moderate armed opposition groups were initially formed to defend local governments, local communities rather, from Assad's brutal crackdown on civilians and peaceful protests. This was over 4 years ago. So the armed opposition, the moderate opposition part of this rose up against that. So they do exist. What we've seen in the initial airstrikes that Russia carried out beginning last week were primarily targeting places where ISIL wasn't ensconced, didn't exist, didn't have a presence. And frankly, it was where moderate Syrian opposition forces are generally located. So we were very clear, and we've been clear in our public comments, as well as our private conveyances to the Russian government. And I've said this multiple times. In fact, some of you are probably sick of hearing me say it. Russia can play a constructive role in this effort, but that doesn't mean hitting moderate Syrian forces that are in opposition to Assad, who has carried out a brutal crackdown on his own people. And in fact, as I've said before, that so many people are probably tired of hearing me say it, he has killed more Syrian civilians than ISIL has.